It's Thursday morning, October 29, 2020. This is your local news for today. Good morning. My name is Shanine Wilfred. In the news, domestic violence against women are not reported. Big infrastructural projects restarted. Suriname is not bankrupt. Breast examination important to detect breast cancer at early stage. Reports of domestic violence are often still taboo. As a result, not all cases come to light. According to Claudia Havait, a psychosocial worker at the Stop Violence Against Women Foundation, shame in particular is an obstacle. However, a bad event in the early years can also have a lasting impact on the behavior of a woman. Incest is a good example of this. Incest is when there's sexual intercourse in a family context, but also lewd acts with children entrusted to adults fall under incest. The Domestic Violence Department of the Central Region Police mainly received reports of domestic violence involving incest, says Head of Department Gracia Fient. Milton Bishop, Head of the Youth Affairs Department of the Police Force, said that while there has been no direct increase in incest reports, he is still concerned about the situation. The Suriname Police Force regularly provides information to be able to recognize the sign of incest at early stage. To combat domestic violence, violence against women, and also incest, policies should be drawn up. According to MP Rishma Mangre, this should be done according to a step-by-step plan. Only if one adheres to this, according to Mangre, violence against women and children can be stopped. The Ministry of Public Works is restarting the big infrastructure projects which have been discontinued. Minister Riyad Nur Mohammed has talked with the entrepreneurs about rearranging the arrears, which have now risen into the millions of dollars. The dredging project, which is one of very great economic importance to Suriname, was discussed with China Harbor Engineering Company. The manufacturing sector in particular will benefit from it. According to Minister Nur Mohammed, the ministry is doing everything it can to resume the dredging project soon. Talks have also been held with the LR Group Suriname. This entrepreneur was charged with the construction of student apartments in the university complex. This project also had to be stopped due to non-compliance with the financial obligations. About the housing project in Turtona 6, where 350 Turkney homes have to be phased out, there are also negotiations. The implementation of this project is important, according to Minister Nur Mohammed, because of the prevailing housing shortage. Suriname is not bankrupt. This confirms Minister Armand Ahaybersing of Finance and Planning, in contrary to what other financial experts claim. On Monday, it was announced that credit rating agency Fitch Rating downgraded Suriname's credit rating from CC to C. The downgrading of Suriname's creditworthiness is due to the fact that the government has announced on October 22 that the interest rate of the $25.4 million on the bond of $550 million could not be paid on October 26. The Santoki-Brunswijk cabinet asked for a 30 days grace period in order to comply with its payment obligations. In this context, the Minister of Finance and Foreign Affairs traveled to France to talk to financial experts about a realignment of the debts incurred during the Bouter Saadin government. In a report, the credit rating agency, Fitch Rating, also addressed the exceeding of the loan ceiling. As a result, the Government Debt Act has recently been amended in the National Assembly. Fitch makes it clear that its Treasury Secretary should submit a debt reduction plan to Parliament so that there is a better view of the debt burden of the country. In the last period, in which large parts of society were at home as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic, it could be used to get to know the body. In this way, irregularities can be discovered in time. This also applies for breast cancer examination. By the way, the month of October is known as Breast Cancer Month. Due to the outbreak of the coronavirus in Suriname, this year attention is paid in another way to the activities, says Miriam May of the Pink Ribbon Suriname. Breast cancer is the most common cancer in the Americas. In Suriname, it's the second largest cause of death, and among women, the leading cause of death. The Ministry of Health is also working to raise awareness of early breast examination. For this, an information film is put together. According to Minister Amar Ramadan, no fear has been identified for the examination. He urges men and women to regularly examine their breast. Breast Cancer Month ends on October 31st, but regular breast examinations are still important. This way, irregularities are discovered in time. Breast cancer examination applies to both men and women. And this was your local news for today. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Be safe. Goodbye.